I've got a specific question for a specific group of people. I am posing this question for anyone who identifies as Mexican. Whether you're in Mexico or whether maybe you're in America, whether you were born in America or Mexico, I don't even care. But if you identify as Mexican, whether it's your nationality or whether in addition to that you also, like me, have that ethnic mix of Spanish along with the native Americans who lived in modern day Mexico, okay? If you identify as Mexican, whatever that means to you, if you identify as Mexican, I have a question for you. Do you feel connected to Spain? Do you feel connected to Spain? I'm just very curious about this, and I've said it before. I don't. It's not that I have anything against Spain. I just forget about Spain. I forget that it exists. So as far as, especially when it goes back to my Mexican heritage on my mother's side, I think about Mexico, I think about the Central Americans there, and I think generically of Europeans who showed up in Mexico, but I don't specifically think of Spain, and I don't think about Spain in general. I just don't feel connected to Spain. It's not that I have any negative feelings at all towards Spain. It's just that I don't think about Spain. Like, they don't occupy any space in my brain. But it may be different if you're, let's say, and this is gonna be funny, more Mexican than I am, because my grandma was Mexican and I was born here. I was around her my whole life, but even then, she was born in Buffalo, New York. Her parents were born in Mexico and every generation before that. So there is such thing as being more Mexican than me. So especially if you're, quote, more Mexican than me, do you feel a connection to Spain? I just want to understand this without me actually have ever been to Mexico or ever lived there or anything, or being from there originally, or having family that I could go stay with in Mexico at this point. So if you're Mexican, more so than I am, do you feel connected to Spain? I'm making this video so I can learn. Yes, I'm ignorant, but I'm also open-minded. I want to learn perceptions of the rest of the world. So, for my Mexican cousins out there, help me out. I just want to know, do you feel connected to Spain? I'm very interested to know how you feel.